Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And on today's video, I am going to go through how I applied for my master's degree position, how I did the whole process, the procedure, which includes emailing professors, which includes going through the university websites and looking for which university is best for me and what scholarships they have up for grabs, and yeah, all of that, right? So I did the application on my own. I didn't use any agent whatsoever. So I figured there are other people who would want to know how I did it, and also people are looking to apply. So I hope this video will be beneficial to you. So stay tuned. Okay, so first things to look at is what school you want to apply to, what scholarships they offer, and yes, that's about it to start, right? At the same time, you want to look at their eligibility requirements, right? So for example, the scholarships that you can get the CSC scholarship, go to law scholarship. Some university scholarships cover like basically everything else, so that's important to say. So among the schools that are open currently, what school would suit me best? Because right now we're trying to apply for scholarships, right, so that you're not self-sponsored. So for you to get those universities, you have to do your research. For example, when I'm talking right now, I'm going to talk about the three that I got accepted from, right? So I made like a ton of applications, but then ultimately got accepted by three schools, and I had to choose like which one is best for me depending on what they had to offer. So it was with John Medical University, it was Southern Medical University, and it was Jiangsu University. So those three, right? And those three I applied for different scholarships, right? Jiangsu had the university scholarship, enjoyed the university scholarship, and Southern Medical University was CSE, right? So again, what you need to start is that research to say, okay, this has more scholarship options. So in terms of my applications, I'll be better to apply for this one. Or their entry requirements are minimum, are not as complex as the others. Because you find some schools require you to have HSK 5, and some schools require you to have HSK 4, and some sort of like added requirements that they would need, right? So that's important for you to look out for. But for now, to start, the basic things you need as per eligibility and requirements is for undergrad. Here's what we're doing, right? So for undergrad, a passport, high school diploma, high school transcript, English proficiency. That's for non-English speaking countries, right? A personal statement, which is like 800 words, foreign and physical exam form, and a financial statement, that is if you're self-sponsored, and then a non-criminal record within the last 6 months. So that's for bachelors, but this I just went through because mostly I'm focusing on masters and PhD students because I applied for masters, and that's what I know. And now for masters and PhD, the eligibility requirements are now a passport, right? Original notarized degree certificates. But if you don't have that, since most people graduate around June, you can do with pre-graduation certificate. Yes, exactly. So pre-graduation certificate, you can get that from your school. You can just go and tell them, may I please have like a pre-graduation certificate. Oh my god. Yes, you say you want a pre-graduation certificate, and then they'll give that to you. It's also stamped and authorized, so you use that for your applications because you won't have a graduation certificate right now, right? And then you need your original transcripts that are notarized, a CV including your achievements and whatnot, and you kind of have to put them in order, right? So there are like a ton of websites online where you can make your CV and make it stand out as well. For me, I think I used what was it? I used Europass in terms of like how my CV outline was like. So it kind of gives you like an order to follow, so it makes it neater. So there are a ton more like online, so you can just do that and make your CV stand out. You need a study plan that's about 800 words, give or take. language proficiency proof that is from non-English speaking countries, that is your IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, and 2 recommendation letters at least. If you have more, good on you, you can put that. So they can either be Chinese or English. Foreigner physical examination form, financial statement if you're self-sponsored, but we're looking for sponsorship, so that wouldn't matter really, and a non-criminal record within the past 6 months, and also a list and abstracts of any published academic papers if you have them. If you don't, you can submit your achievements, if you have any awards, if you do anything, you need something that makes you stand out, right? So if you have any achievements, if you're doing something, put that there. That gives you an advantage over the next applicant, right? So as for that is the eligibility requirements. So you have to have these required documents before the application starts, right? So from what I know when Geomedica University applications for the fall open on the 17th of March, and today's the 16th, so starting tomorrow, right? That means you can start applications. And some universities have already opened, some have not. I'm not so sure about your Junks University, but I know Southern Medical is open right now. So for you to apply for these places, right, you need these documents. And for example, let's say a foreign physical examination, it takes some time for you to do it and then to get results, right? And then for criminal record, again, it takes some time for you to do it and get some results. And you find that most of these application periods would range from a month, some lesser, some longer, if you're lucky, right? But you should just have your documents on hand so that once the time starts, you're just going and you don't have to get derailed in terms of your application and whatnot. So that's important to have all these documents ready. And also after looking at the universities, right, look at the timeframes where the application period is, right? So they can start their applications, let's say in April, April 17th, and close in May, right? So you get a month for applications, and within that month you would need to submit all these documents. And coming up, the next thing that's important there is to get a supervisor. So for you to stand out as compared to the next person, you have to have a supervisor, and for you to do that, you'd have to go to the school websites. I know when Geomedica University has a supervisor list on their website, Junks University does also. Not so sure about Southern Medical University. When I applied, I had a template for supervisors, right? So that's what I used. And if you need that, you can let me know, and then I can just put it down. And that's what I used. So I applied to the professors that I applied to a ton, and ultimately I got a supervisor, yes. So it makes it easier in terms of your applications, because also you tell the supervisor that I want to apply for a scholarship, I want to apply for this sort of scholarship specifically, and then the other processes, now they will help you to get those opportunities whatsoever. So now for you to get a supervisor and get acceptance, now you have to go on these websites, look at what field of study you want to study in, or what field of research you want to do, right? For example, if you want to be a general surgeon, so you go to the general surgery department, right? And then you look at the general surgeons that are there, and then they'll give you their experience, they'll give you their research plan and field of research. They'll also give you the experiences and achievements and whatsoever. So all that is important and very vital, right? And then once you do that, you do your research, you then go into your email, and then you say, hello, my name is so and so, I'm from here, I'm doing my undergrad, master's, whatsoever, right? And then you say, I saw your research is focusing on so and so and so, and I'm really interested in also doing that same research, right? I want to specialize in that. And I think with your years of experience, you find some have 20 years of experience, 30 years of experience, you tell them with that's invaluable experience. I am guaranteed success if I work under your supervision. So please let me know what I need to do to be your student. And if you accept me, please provide me with the provisional acceptance so that I can submit it to your university as per their requirements, right? So that I can also apply for scholarship. So that's what you say. I have an email, the email I used, I had a template of some sort. So I'll put that down as well so that you see how I did it. You can just spice it up, make it better, and put your own touch and whatnot, so that you also see like how I did it, and then you just make it better, and then you do your own thing. And that's important, right? So I did that, and after, and then you submit it, like you send the emails. But before you send it, don't forget to then add your CV. If you have your HSK 4 or 5, you send it. If you have any certificate of achievements, participation, whatsoever, you send it. Because remember, these professors are being emailed by a ton of people from all over the world, people with various degrees of achievements and whatnot. So you kind of have to stand out to be eye-catching to them. So do whatever you can, right? And adding on to that is, once you do that, right, that's good. What you have to look at is the time frame in which you email these supervisors, because you can't then be emailing a supervisor in March when the application starts in March, right? You need to apply earlier, so around January, Feb, the earlier the better, because you have a lot of people who are emailing them, and by the time you get to March, they've already given their acceptances to other people and you've already missed out. So timing is very important in terms of this. So to start, this is what you have to know, right? And now what we are going to get into is now how to actually do the applications, like the process. You find some universities need you to pay an application fee. For example, James University, right? That's like 200 RMBs. I don't know how much that is in dollars, but I'll put it down. Yeah. And some don't. And also the scholarships they offer, to say CSC is open from this period to this period. Some have a lot more university scholarships, right? So that's what we're getting into now, and how to actually apply. So I'm going to show you how the process is of registering your account, how to apply now for a place, right? Where you get into the portal, you submit your details, and you go up to the end and then submit, and then you wait. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for staying tuned up to this point. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah. So now we're going in. So I'm going to start with Wenjo Medical University to show you how I did it and what's the procedure. I'll go to Junction University if need be, and Southern Medical University. But I think I can just do the first one. If it's done, you guys can know like how to do it, and then it's easier, right? So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for staying tuned. Yeah.